Hi students, so now we will solve this particular problem. This is also a statement based problem, much like the one that we did in the previous video yesterday. And this is actually an easy problem. Okay, so the problem says that if integration of dx by 1 plus sine x is equals to tan x by 2 plus a plus b, then we have to find a and b here, that is finding the values of a and b here. So that is something that we will solve now. How should we approach these kinds of questions? First, what we have to do is first we will find out the value of integration for 1 by 1 plus sine x, and the particular answer that we will get, that particular answer we will compare with this particular thing which is given to us. Okay, this particular thing that is given to us, and then after comparing we will get to know what is the value of a and b. So this is the exact sketch, a rough sketch of the problem before actually starting it. All right, now let's go ahead. So how shall we solve this problem? The problem is very simple. Dx divided by 1 plus sine x. In order to simplify this problem, we will have to first simplify this part. And how can we do that? Can we write it like this? I hope you understood why did I write it like this. It is, this concept of trigonometry is usually taught in 9th and 10th grade essentially. So I think you definitely should know about this. Nothing very difficult. You must have known even. This is nothing but cos of 90 minus theta, which is sine of theta. Okay, and 90 we can write as pi by 2. Both of these are the same, and in place of theta here we have x. That is why I have written 1 plus cos pi by 2 minus x. In place of sine x we can replace it with cos pi by 2 minus x. Now you might think, what really simplified this? Now we will break it even more to make you understand why did we actually take up this form. Now again there is one more thing that we have to do here, and probably in the last one of the two videos that where I solved a problem, I said that cos of minus theta is equals to cos theta, right? So here what we will do is we will take a minus common, okay, so that we can get this particular form. Alright, after taking minus common, this x will become plus and this pi by 2 will become minus, so that we can finally arrive into a form which is nothing but 1 divided by 1 plus cos of x minus pi by 2. Okay, I hope you got why I wrote this particular thing, that 1 plus cos of minus this thing as cos of this thing. I told you yesterday that cos of this is entirely, this is theta. Okay, this is theta. So cos of minus theta, we can write it as cos of theta. Okay, this part is theta. All right, so we have discussed about it before, and I also hope that you understood what I said here. There should be a dx here also, and don't confuse it. Okay, next, after this, what we have to do is integration. Again, a formula which we have done before, that is 1 plus cos theta, which is nothing but 2 cos square theta by 2. Alright, this is the formula that we have actually done before. So now we will simply use this formula for this particular thing, because here also we have 1 plus cos theta form. So we can simply write this as 2 cos square. In place of this theta, we will write theta by 2. So x will become x by 2 and pi by 2 will become pi by 4, because here there is theta by 2. Very simple mathematical calculation. I hope this does not require this much of explanation. Yet I said this so that you are able to understand each and every step without any form of confusion. Okay, and after this particular thing, okay, what we will do here, we will simply take half outside, and in place of 1 by cos square theta, this part is theta. Okay, 1 by cos square theta is what? Nothing but sec square theta, right? I hope you understood all of it till now. No issues with it, very easy. And now that our problem has become very simple, because you know what is integration of sec square theta, d theta, or sec square integration of sec square x dx, nothing but tan x, right? So that is what we will do here. Sec square theta is nothing but tan of that particular angle. And what is the angle here? X by 2 minus pi by 4, right? But here we will also have a half in the denominator, and I also hope that you understand why. We have done such forms before. I have already told you this f of ax plus b format, where when we integrate, then that constant a comes in the denominator, right? So this is exactly what we have done here. Okay, we have solved such kinds of problems before, and I hope that you will face no issues with it. Okay, so all right, as we have arrived in this particular thing, now we will just simplify it a little bit. Like this half will go up, this 2 thing will go up, and this will cancel out. So finally you will get tan of x by 2, tan of x by 2 minus pi by 4 plus c. Okay, so we got this form, right? Integration of dx divided by 1 plus sine x, right? So this is the first thing which we did get. And another relation was already given in the question, right? So let me write it for you so that you don't get confused. So this will be our second relation which was already given in the question, and the first relation is something which we found out by integrating, right? In the question it was given tan x by 2 plus a plus b, right? Now as I already told you before that you have to do nothing here. Only the thing is that you have to solve this particular integration, which we did, and we got this particular answer, and already question has given a particular relation. Okay, so this will be our second known thing. Now simply we have to compare these two. Okay, when we compare these two, like on comparing 1 and 2, what do we get? Tell me, what is the value of a? Nothing but minus of pi by 4, right? Because here we have a plus, here also we will be having a plus only, then this, right? This is what we will get in place of a, and in place of b we will get c, right? So a will become minus pi by 4 and b will become c. All right, I hope you got it. Where c is what? Any constant is nothing but any real number, right? Any constant, c is nothing but any real number. Okay, So finally the answer that we got for the value for A is minus pi by 4 and B is capital C, which is any real number. These kinds of questions usually don't come in exams, but I introduced you to these problems so that you, in case they come, you will be able to attempt it. And even if they don't come, you at least have an idea of how to solve such problems, right? It is not always necessary that whatever problems come, only those problems you will do and the rest you won't. So I just thought of introducing you to these forms as well, and I'll do 2 more problems like this, based on these kinds of statement type problems, and then we will move ahead. Okay, so I hope you understood everything in this particular problem. So let's move ahead now.